So in name service, we will learn how to centralize all these activities. That means I will have this information, I will have the host files, I will have the user information, everything in one computer or two computers, one server, two server. Then everybody can share it. How to do that? So that we will learn in name service. Okay, that is also another interesting topic. Okay. Then from here, I like to go to internet. I want to go to internet. When I go to internet, am I using etc host file to go to internet?
No.
No. etc host file is for my network. Can I put all the host files in all the computers all over the world? Maybe million computers can I put here? No, so that doesn't work. So I have to talk about DNS, how to configure DNS clients. That is also under name service. Okay? And also we'll talk about NIS under name service, NIS plus under name service. Little LDAP also. Okay? You have done all of this. Why you are doing all of them? All these? Because you want to use different types of servers and share your files, share your services, and so on, right? Main thing is we have to share our files and applications. How will I share my applications and files? How can I share my data? How can I share my applications? I have to talk about distributing my file system. So I have to talk about distributed file system. How to distribute my file system for that users all over the network can use it. So I will talk about that, right? Distributed file system can be NFS, can be AutoFS, can be CacheFS. Those are all distributed file systems. Okay? We don't worry about CacheFS much nowadays. We'll worry about NFS and AutoFS, right? So that all the remote file systems will be automatically mounted. So that I don't have to call super user to mount file system. Only super user can mount file systems, right? So how can I automate that? I don't want to call super user to mount file system. I don't want to use etc VFS tab file. VFS tab file, I don't want to update. How will I do it? Okay, AutoFS, right? Even though I have hundreds of computers, I can mount their shares automatically, provided I have permissions to use that. In the client, this is about the client. This is talking about the server, right? This is also talking about the client. So in NFS environment, we have NFS server and then we have NFS client also. You talked about run levels in Solaris 9, right? So AutoFS starts in run level 2. NFS starts in what run level? NFS. Run level 3 or run level 2? NFS server. NFS server 3. NFS client? NFS client is level 2. I can be a client in run level 2, but I can be a server only run level 3 by default, right? So all these are very interesting topics, right? Right? All are concepts, right? When you go for an interview, they may ask a very simple question, right? This is a simple question related to what we are going to do in next few hours, right? They'll ask, okay, one of the users could not connect to one of the servers. How will you troubleshoot? It's a very simple question. I can answer in 1 minute. I can answer in 2 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours.
To go in by our user, go in that computer and check.
No, this is how you have to think, right? Okay. He is a user. He cannot connect to a server which is here in another network. Routers are involved, right? Another network. He's saying, he's a user, he doesn't know any terms related to IT. He will just say, I can't
Just
connect,
use.
I can't use. It doesn't show me my screen. Those are the words he will use, right? And you are an administrator. You are paid very big salary. You can't spend too much of time troubleshooting for each and every person. So I want you to give me an answer which is very short, so that you don't disturb other people also at the same time, and also you don't spend too much of time and mess up everything also, right? Some people can just go, do you check all the cables? Do you check all the cables when this guy says, I can't connect to his computer?
No.
Pull the router, pull all those cables? No, you know what I mean? That's what I don't want you to do. So I want you to start from very basic. What is the first thing you do?
Just ping
Just
the
ping
Ping, yeah, that's
ping
what-
the
Yeah, so you
routers.
ping is working and what layer here?
It's working in the third layer.
Never
In
ping
that,
your
So you want to
server.
start from third layer?
So first we will start from, just we can first need to check the physical connectivity.
Then you're going down again.
Ping.
Just try to
Don't
ping.
bend down too much.
Okay.
This right. Oh, yeah.
Just ping the server.
So ping
Ping the-
and the name of the.
Yeah, but don't do immediately like that.
Or
Okay,
IP.
because I told you he's an end user, right? He doesn't know the terms, right? So you have to ask him, what do you mean by not connecting? Can't you connect to the server? Or you can't start your application. You can connect and you can't start your application.
So we
What
check
is your problem?
our user.
He's asking.
You said, tell me.
Oh, I can't, I just can't connect to the.
You can't even connect to that?
server, Yeah.
So what do you see on the screen?
It's just, unable to connect.
Unable to connect. See, now he says. So if you don't ask that question now you are going to bend down and pull all the cables, right? Okay. So he told he can't connect. Then you have a problem in network connectivity. Network connectivity. But you can't trust him also. So you have to check with another person. How will you check? Why do you want to disturb another guy? You want to avoid disturbing people, right? So you check yourself. So which server you cannot connect? Server 21?
Yes.
Yes, server 21. So I am here. Let me connect to server 21. So I connect to I go to the application layer and connect. Don't go to
Yes,
ping
yes,
and all
Yeah, that's
out,
what I'm
right?
saying.
I connect to the application layer, try to connect to using the same application,
Check there.
provided I have some connectivity, some permissions. If I don't have permissions, then I have to go to ping level, right? Okay. Then if I have permission, I connect and see whether I can run the application. If I can run the application and he cannot run, then there is no problem here. There could be a problem here. There could be a problem there because he's in a different network. And there could be a problem here. And there could be a problem here. So I will isolate to here. Here. So I will go here now. I don't want to go down, right? I go here. Okay, I can ping, you can't ping. Okay, can you ask your neighbor to check whether he can connect, please? So you are checking your neighbor.
Okay.
Checking the neighbor. Say, can he connect?
He can connect.
He can connect. So now your problem is here.
MAC address.
Here. So you have a problem. Okay, is your network cable inside?
So why there?
Oh,
Yes.
you kicked in the morning, right? Your
Yeah.
computer? You got angry with somebody, right? He got angry with somebody and he kicked the computer.
No,
So
but
his
why
network is-
why the problem is there? Because the other person can connect.
Because router is working.
Yeah, everything is working. That means everything is working. I'm going down little by little only. I don't immediately bend down and go under the table and check his cable. Okay,
Maybe
that's what I want to
his
do.
cable is not
Because router is
connected.
Now only I
Not
found
plugged
out his cable is not
in. Not
connected.
plugged in.
Oh,
Then I asked him to check. He said it's connected very well.
okay, cable.
Cable also connected. Then what is the problem? Okay, then I will ask you to check the socket, the wall socket, whether it's connected to the wall. There also is connected. Then what is the problem?
Maybe the IP.
Network.
Yeah, then you are going further down here in this level, right? Then you have to check whether he has IP address. Okay? Whether he has an IP address configured. Maybe something went wrong, right? Then I asked him, did you do anything in your computer?
I'm not sure.
No, he will immediately say, no, I did nothing. That's what he will say. It is always says like that, right? I did nothing, right? Okay, then he has done maybe something, right? Maybe what he tried to do is, he got so angry, he kicked the computer, network card came out a little.
Oh my.
Yeah, see? Okay, so let me check that. I can't go to his computer and open because I'm in another department, right? I can't take a car, my car and go there in this snow, right? Okay. So I will ask him to check, okay, can you, I can't ask him, this guy is already angry, right? I can't ask him also. So let me find out which computer is logged in. I can't find out that also. Because when I say R users minus A, I can't see his computer name.
Because he is
So
not
I have to get some help. But in his department, I have an assistant. So I will ask his assistant to check whether if config shows his network cards. Then he said if config, and he didn't see any network card.
It means IP number.
No network card. He didn't see network card. That means his network card has come out maybe, right? Or maybe his network card is there, or no IP address. So I have to give IP address. Okay. So this is how you apply your knowledge, right? Don't start from the top. Okay, I'll give another scenario, right? There is an SAP user. So in SAP there are two types of applications you have to run to connect to SAP. Two such scenarios, right? One is this is my notebook, and this is the SAP system. So this is an SAP system, this is my notebook. I want to connect my notebook to an SAP system. So I will have to connect. How will I connect? For me to connect in normal environment, say a BAB environment, don't worry about that. I use here a program called SAP GUI. I have to install that. So that installation, that application is running here. Okay? So using SAP GUI, I want to connect to SAP server. SAP server is here. Same thing, all 7 layers are there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So SAP server is running here. So I want to connect from here, SAP GUI, from here to SAP server. How will I do that? Tell me the steps. I'm using SAP GUI and I'm giving all the information, all the credentials, but I have to come here. So what happens is, so when I give my login name and password, I will first run the application. What is the application I'm running?
SAP.
SAP GUI. Then when I run SAP GUI, I have to give, I connect to the server, I give all the credentials of the server. Then when I connect to the server, I have to give the login name and the password. I gave wrong login name or wrong password. What will happen?
Incorrect.
Then my session will not be
Complete.
created. My session will not happen. So this is the session. My session will not happen. It will not start a session for me because my name or password is wrong, right? There may be some encoding and all involved. You don't worry about that, right? So session is not started. Now I will give my name and password correct. Now my session will be started. I gave my login and password already. I said that's a simple step that is done. After that I am asking for some information from the SAP system for a particular report, right? So that information this guy has to make sure I get the report. This guy has to make sure I get the report, right? And then this guy tells this guy, because this guy gets services from this guy, tells this guy, okay, router, can you send it to this, using all these people, this guy will get the help of this guy will get the help of this guy, so this information will go there, then again it will go in the opposite direction, and then get the information and come back and goes here. So it's like that, right? So within that step, a lot of activities happen. All these activities are managed by the protocols, right, and the devices which are formed here. Okay.